is Papy Mulongo. I'm a software developer. I have a bachelor degree from University of Phoenix, and I'm US citizen. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I work for Tech Track Suite and I'm a freelancer. In this video, I'm about to present to you 3 projects that I built for the company, specializing on C# WinForm for Windows application, for React JS, native for the Android and iOS application. I use Visual Studio, C# and Windows Form. As you can see, I use also VS Code for React JS, and for some projects I have to combine the React JS in front end or React TypeScript. Actually, I use Vite React. I can build a API that can connect the back end and the front end. So using the REST API that I can build from C# and dotNet. I have a Dockerization here. As you can see, I use Docker Desktop for sharing my job with other technicians. I use GitHub and Docker to share my application and working with other team. So I want to present to you the POS application, Windows application that are built for customer who have stores, automatically linked to the Android app or iOS phone. Every sale that is made in that POS is showing on real time in the owner phone. If they sell 1 beer on the same time, on your phone is showing 1 beer is sold. So in the same time, this is a connection that I use beyond using the Firebase, the Google Cloud, using the real-time database on the back end, but also for local data, the POS using SQL. For the demonstration, I will show you how I build the database with SQLite, so it's going to show you how the database work. I will start from the code. I will start from the presentation of the POS, how we do the installation, how it works, and I will go to the code to show you few code, not all, but most of important code, like how the POS is checking if the internet is available. If the internet is available, the data are saved automatically in the computer and on cloud and sync to the phone directly. Things like this one. You got 2 files, the PMS and the setup. So you can process on double click here or double click on this one. So let's go on this. You can do the installation. Let's double click. So this is the installation. It goes here. As you can see, this is the installation. Next. Let's take a few minutes. Approve. Alright, so we got, and the app is there. It's showing on the screen here. So we can download. When you start the app, that's the starting the app. After this, you have to put the name and the password. Let me see. Yeah, you get connected. Alright, as you can see. Okay, really quick, I'm gonna show you some implementation that we did for this POS. First of all, we have the main page. This is the page where where the transactions are made. When the user is logged in, is gonna be bring to the POS page where they can process the sales. And first of all, we have the internet checking here. First of all, we have the connection to the database here. We got 2 databases. We have the local one and we have the cloud. It can be AWS or it can be Firebase. For now, we are using Firebase for this one. It's gonna check the user, the company, the store, and the invoice number that is gonna be made on these cells. It's gonna be also checking the internet. Internet checking. There is a method that I put inside, and we have the method here that is called internet available checking. So it's this one. The way I'm checking the internet is only by doing a test after 2 seconds to check if the Google is passing. So we use a client.openread to see if google.com is passing. If the do.com is not passing twice, that means the internet is down. Automatically the database will switch between sending the data to the cloud on this database, on this table, in the SQL database, automatically on every cell. We're going to have the number of the invoice, we're going to have the product, sales, the customer name, customer phone number, orders we need to put there, and some requirements. And same time, it's going to check if internet is available based on the method that I put in the beginning. If the answer is yes, it's going to take all these objects and save it on cloud using the save invoice to Firebase function is somewhere inside here. And if there is no internet, it can't send there because it's going to be error. So to avoid the POS to stop working, if there is no internet, data will be sent to build data offline table. So this table is receiving data only when the internet is off. And when the internet is going to be restored, all the information that is on the offline table will be removed and sent to the cloud. And all the data will be synced. And then same time, the customer or the owner will see the sales on his mobile phone. Okay, let's do the really quick demonstration here. I'm going to turn on the POS on this computer. And I will turn off the internet and turn on the internet. You will see the difference now. And now we're gonna go quickly on this one. So we are in the cloud. We are now in the database. I'm gonna do some sales really quick. We have only 4 products for now here. I don't have the code bar with me, but I'm gonna use really quick this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 products. We have the total here is $46, and for now the internet is working, and we're gonna print the paper. So let me show you that the internet is working here. We're gonna have I'll show you the network now. So the internet is there. So as long we have the internet, you can see here it's saying internet connected. So that means the internet is connected. And when we're gonna do these cells, I'm gonna do process. So we have the billing here, $46, and this cells is for today. And if you go to the Firebase, I'll show you the Firebase here really quick. We can see the invoice that we made today. So all the invoices are there. The last one should be one of these. So all the product that we sell today is going to show up here. So you can see all the product, the amount that was made is automatically sent to the cloud, and at the same time is visible on the phone. I will show for the phone on the next step. I'm going to close this one. The internet is still connected. So now I'm going to disconnect the internet, and we're going to see here Wi-Fi off, internet is off, and this is going to change. And meanwhile, the user can keep working. So the guys keep doing the billing, but internet is off. So it's saying there no internet connection, and I can keep doing my billing, and I can also print my billing. So as long the Wi-Fi is not there, the POS is still working, but it's still is saying no connection. So the last cell that I made without connection is now going to the cloud. It's saved automatically to the database, the local database that is called the local database that is called, really quick here, I'm going to show you the database is offline bill details. In this database, it's going to go on this one. So we have the bill name, all this data. It's the same thing with the database, the billing, the normal billing data we have there, and we have also offline billing details. So now when the connection is restored, for now there is no internet, you cannot sync the data. So you say check later. We're gonna restore the internet here. Where is the Wi-Fi setting? Really quick, I'm trying to get the Wi-Fi to restore the Wi-Fi. Okay, so now I'm gonna try restore the Wi-Fi, reconnect. Yes. So the internet is coming back and the data now is showing, the POS is showing internet connected. So now I can sync all the data that was sold. You say the factory online entity synchronized. This is French version. Before, one customer was in French country, so it say the offline bills will sync to the cloud. So now the owner can see the sales on real time now, and no data is lost, no job was interrupted. So the next step I'm about to show you how is connected to the phone, Android phone. I used VS Code with a React Native. I should have here. So we have a React Native, and for the test, for the phone test, I will use Expo Go, and we have APK 5 for the phone, and I can also get it out with iOS. So for that to be on the next video. This is the code for the phone, for the mobile application. I use React Native. If you have you used to work with React Native, you can see how the structure is made. And the third part for this application is the web dashboard for the owner that can get access to all the information. So the web also is made with React TypeScript. So we can it's like a React JS that for the web application. So this is a crossover application that goes from this application goes from the C# to SQL on backend, and also on NoSQL on cloud. As I say, we can use Fibers, we can use Amazon AWS for the cloud. That's very important because there is no limitation, it's very cheap, no company will lose data. And in the same time, we have the Android and iOS application that is linked to the POS directly, and we have the web application that has the control to manage the user, the POS user, the phone user, the data, the graphic, all the analytic that you can have on store selling. We have it on that web application is also on real time. So for the local data, if the store has like 4 or 5 cash out and you need to use the 5 POS on same time, we're gonna use a local server on one of the computers. Gonna be used like a server and local, and if the customer pay for the cloud, the same day that will be synced automatically to the cloud. If the one of the computers is dead, we can restore the data automatically from the cloud. Thank you for having time to giving me the minute to follow this video. I'm still open and available for any question. Thank you so much.